Mr. Speaker, 2023 is the 100th birthday of Jean-Paul Riopel, one of the greatest Quebec artists with remarkable importance in our history. But according to the National Art Gallery, he's an old white male artist. And according to La Presse, the director of the museum did everything she could to prevent there from being an exhibition in his honor. Can the minister tell us when his government decided to exclude art from the mission of the National Art Gallery? The Honourable Minister of Canadian Heritage. Well, Mr. Speaker, I think my colleague, who I'm very fond of, is a bit off base here. Of course, we are going to celebrate Riopel. He is a giant, one of the greatest artists that has ever appeared among us, both here in Canada and in France and elsewhere in the world. The government has been there to celebrate the 100th anniversary of his birth, and we will continue to be there to celebrate that incredible artist. The Honourable Member for Drummond. Well, Mr. Speaker, I'm very happy to hear that. So perhaps the minister is going to do something to end this nonsense. Because if he doesn't do anything about the National Arts Gallery debacle, well, it means either he approves or the gallery is obeying his directions, because ultimately the museum is making this into a tool of ideological propaganda rather than making the museum a place to preserve art. And it's like that everywhere right now. We're seeing it everywhere. The National Film Board, the Arts Council, the CRTC is becoming a censor, as we saw earlier this year. So when will this minister stop being a minister of propaganda and instead be a true minister of Canadian heritage? The Honourable Minister of Heritage.
Minister of Propaganda.
Well, Minister of Propaganda, I'm wounded, Mr. Speaker. These are strong words from my colleague. And I would like to assure him that we will be there to celebrate Jean-Paul Riopel, who, as I said before, is a giant standing among our artists. I have been to various exhibitions of Riopel's works, and I would invite my colleagues to do the same. We will be there to celebrate Jean-Paul Riopel.